Win without fighting, the art of war. They say victory belongs to the strongest. But what if real power lies in never having to fight at all? Welcome to Win Without Fighting, a journey into the ancient wisdom of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, where silence, awareness, and strategy outweigh brute force. This isn't just about warfare. It's about the quiet battles we face every day, in business, in relationships, within ourselves. Let us walk the path of the warrior who wins, not by destroying, but by mastering the art of subtlety, timing, and inner calm. Knowing yourself, Sun Tzu said, "Know yourself and you will win all battles." But how well do we really know ourselves? Most of us go through life reacting, pushed by emotion, pulled by fear. But the first rule of winning without fighting is pause, observe. Reflection is your first weapon. Ask, what truly drives my reactions? What patterns repeat in my failures? What strengths am I overlooking? There was once a general who spent more time meditating than training his troops. People laughed, until they saw that in every campaign, he had already defeated his enemies in his mind. Victory to him was an inner alignment first, a battlefield second. The one who sees clearly within moves calmly without. The power of invisibility. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. This is not deception. It is protection. When you stop needing to prove your power, you start becoming truly powerful. Most fights happen because of ego, the need to win in the eyes of others. But when you embrace the strategy of silence, letting your results speak instead of your words, conflict dissolves. Zen moment. A warrior once challenged a master. "Fight me." The master bowed gently and said, "If I refuse to fight, have I not already won?" This is the art of turning energy back on itself. The power of water, yielding but unstoppable. Timing and positioning. Every battle is won before it is ever fought. Preparation is everything. In life, you don't need to fight if you've positioned yourself well. The most successful people don't chase. They attract. They don't panic. They prepare. They know that a single well-timed move can save them years of struggle. A young commander once studied his rival's habits for months. Then one morning, with no war declared, he left a single note at the rival's gate. "You've already lost." That night, the rival surrendered, without a sword being drawn. Why? Because he realized he had already been outmaneuvered. Timing and positioning win more battles than aggression ever will. Strategic compassion. To capture the enemy intact is better than to destroy him. Winning without fighting isn't about passivity, it's about wisdom. When you preserve rather than destroy, you create allies, not just victories. This applies to conversations, conflicts, even competition. Instead of, "How can I win?" ask, "How can we all rise?" That shift in mindset is where true strength lives. Compassion disarms. Listening heals. Respect quiets resistance. A CEO was set to crush a smaller competitor, but instead of acquisition, he invited them into partnership. Within a year, both companies were thriving more than ever, because sometimes the greatest warrior is the one who sees beyond the battlefield. The inner war. In truth, the greatest war is the one within. Ego versus wisdom, impulse versus patience, fear versus clarity. Sun Tzu's greatest lessons were never just for the battlefield. They were for the human heart. Reflection. You win not by defeating others, but by mastering the voices inside that say, "React now. Prove your worth." Strike back. Peace isn't weakness. It's the quiet confidence of one who doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. So remember, you can win without fighting. Know yourself. Move like water. Be patient, precise, and prepared. Lead with compassion. Victory isn't about conquering others. It's about rising above conflict. This is The Art of War. Not just a book, but a way of life. If this message spoke to you, Follow, elevate, and motivate for more timeless teachings to live by, inspired by Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Be still, be clear, win from within.